Nothing from something. Now we doing everything. Iced out, heavy bling. Bands like a wedding ring. On site, I let it sing. Pick a note, I let it sing. Now make them scream. Yeah, nothing from something. Now we doing everything. Iced out, heavy bling. Bands like
what's good, man? You already know, man. It's your boy Forever King, man. TTF fuck, man. F side on that slide by when you see us, man. You already know. It's another episode of the review. You know what I'm saying? We talking about that WUTANG. Saga continues, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm in relax mode, man. I ain't standing up talking to y'all this time. You feel me? I'm a little fresh, you know what I'm saying? But I'm here to do the do. You feel me? So this is the review, and we're here to review episode 7 and 8 of the WUTANG joint, you feel me? So basically, episode 7 was mostly about, because that's what I'm starting to see, you know what I'm saying, with what they got going on. They're like introducing each character or giving a backstory on each one, you know what I'm saying? So episode 7 was really about Method Man's backstory, you know what I mean? I didn't even know Method Man basically like came, you know, he came from a humble upbringing, pardon me, you know what I'm saying? And basically, you know, he got to live in the suburbs and all that. Still a rough life, you know what I mean? Bounced around a lot, it seemed like, you know what I'm saying? But you know, in that episode, it was really just basically showing the things, him going back and forth between what he was dealing with as an adult and, you know, what he went through as a kid, you know what I'm saying? Had a lot of anger issues, you know what I'm saying? It seemed like, but overall, it just reflected on his experiences and what led him up to be Method Man, you know what I'm saying? He started talking about, his name is Shotgun on the show, you know what I'm saying? Like, but he started messing around with names like, yo, I'm thinking about calling myself like Johnny Blaze, or he said something else. He said another name, Hot Nickels. You know what I'm saying? And I remember in his first album, To Cal, he said that, you know what I'm saying? So like, just to see how they get into detail, like I said, I keep repeating that, you know what I'm saying? Like, the way they getting into detail is so dope, like, because it's making me understand the whole Wu-Tang Saga story more, you know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, you know, he took the death of his homie really hard from what I see, you know what I'm saying? Because it looked like that was his best friend, that's who believed in him. And then it showed also another scenario, because now RZA is starting to make way with the music, you know what I'm saying? And he's getting put in positions because of Jizza, which is genius, you know what I'm saying? But Method Man, just because of his temper, you know what I'm saying, he just wasn't ready for it, you know what I mean? So, with saying that, fast forward to episode 8, you know what I'm saying, you didn't see really much of Method Man character in the show. It was really just about RZA, you know what I'm saying? You saw a lot of ODB in it. You saw a lot of the Jizza, which is the genius once again. But this was mainly about RZA and a view of how he was going about getting into the music business. Basically, it was just difficult for him, from what I see. Like, it wasn't, he saw first experience that you had to alter who you actually were. Like, these labels, because they were paying for things and doing all of that, they were just altering them. Like, at his video shoot, he wanted to be simple. Niggas was putting him in some funny ass suit that he didn't want to be in, looked like some tap dancing, you know what I'm saying? He looked like the WB Frog type shit, you know what I'm saying? And then there was a scene where he was performing, niggas wasn't giving him his respect, you know what I'm saying? I guess because he was a newbie, you know what I'm saying? He wanted to wear something regular. Niggas was like, yo, you should wear this. Hey, it was just a lot of things he wasn't used to. And RZA, you could tell, was just all about his dudes doing better and the music. You know what I'm saying? Pardon me, y'all gotta get right. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like, you know, that's basically with that, from that back end. Then it showed, you know, how some people from his past was coming back, like when he was in North Carolina, staying with his uncle and his aunt. She came back. She used to treat him funny, but all of a sudden, because he's blowing up, it's like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit is just crazy how stardom and money really changes people. So that's basically what I got from that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Episode 8 was mostly about the RZA, you know what I'm saying? You know, he was basically going with the name Prince Rakeem, you know what I'm saying? And then he ran into Rakim. That was a dope, you know what I'm saying, addition. And basically Rakim, you know, he was explaining to the science, you know, he was God body, explaining to him the science and knowledge behind the name Prince Rakeem. Like, you can't just be running around here with names, you know what I'm saying? So Jizza, you know what I'm saying, he knew the science. So, you know, he kicked it with Rakim for a little bit, and they explained it to him, like, you know, put your man on, like, this is serious out here. So Rakim went on stage, basically, you know, when he was doing sound check, the same dude that was giving RZA a hard time tried to give Rakim a hard time, but Rakim demanded that respect. So that's the difference between a veteran and a newbie. I also peeped that in the show, you know what I'm saying? But basically, yeah, it was just all about RZA's, you know what I'm saying, his introduction and his experience, the good, the bad, and the ugly, into the music business, you know what I'm saying? And then the way it ended was basically the whole squad, not the whole squad, but, you know, Inspector Deck, ODB, Jizza, RZA, and they ended up in the studio, you know what I mean? And that's basically when the manager comes in and tells RZA he's dropped, you know what I'm saying? So I believe this is where Wu-Tang formed, right here, this moment. The show's about to get crazy, you know what I'm saying? They about to put out the hits that we know and we love, you know what I'm saying? So I'm hyped for episode 9, you know what I mean? But that's basically it. Oh, and one thing I didn't touch on, it also shows you how, you know what I mean, some people can't let go of things and some people don't take self-accountability for their actions, you know what I'm saying? And Ghostface displayed that, you know what I'm saying, in that instant, you know what I mean? Maybe it was just because he was young, maybe it was just because the pressure he was going through, but, you know, RZA saw it better for niggas in the way out, and because Ghostface wasn't jacking it, and, you know, he couldn't let go of certain things, you know what I'm saying, he wasn't trying to adapt to it. So I know, you know, because Ghostface was a part of Wu-Tang, is a part of Wu-Tang, so I know in the later episodes they're going to show how all the beef stopped between him and Raekwon, you know, the Park Hill, Stapleton shit, and niggas really got to that bag, and you know what I'm saying? So I know in the upcoming episodes that's what is going to happen, so I'm looking forward to that. I can't wait, you know what I mean? Yo, so make sure y'all tune in every Wednesday on Hulu, you know what I'm saying? Shit is lit. Salute to the whole Wu-Tang for doing this. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't know a lot of this shit that was going on, and it just, you know, it just motivates niggas like me who, you know, still pursue the dream, just to always stay solid, you know what I'm saying? Stay solid and keep doing your thing, you know what I mean? Like, what's meant to be will be, yo. So, yo, that's my review on episode 7 and 8. Pardon me, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Episode 7 and 8 on the Wu-Tang Saga Continues Bio Series, you know what I'm saying? If y'all ain't tuned in, make sure y'all tune in. It's dope. And this your boy Forever King, man. TTF up. You already know F's high on that slide by when you see us, man. This is the review. You know what I'm saying? And I will holler at y'all, man. Forever Network all day. Let's get it. I'm out of here.